my lovelies, welcome back. I hope you had an amazing weekend. So in today's video, the girls are talking about why they wouldn't move in with a guy before marriage. Take a look.
Unless you never, ever plan on getting married and you have made that clear to your significant other, I don't think cohabiting before marriage is a good idea. And this is my reason. Imagine your partner asks you, do you want to get married? And you answer like, yeah, one day, yeah, sure. But then you're also like, yeah, but before we get married, do you think we could live together just to see if it works? Think about what you're signaling. What you're saying subliminally is, I think I can do better, but until better comes along, I guess you will do. Just give it a trial period. Think about what you're saying when you say trial period. One, you're saying, I think I can do better than this. Two, if you want to live with someone for a trial period, really what you're saying is you just want convenient goodies. And three is, I don't want to live with my parents, but I want to have sex, but I don't want to pay all the bills. So can we split the bills? You're just saying you're a cheapskate. Anyway, y'all who aren't married, you go ahead and try that. Me, I didn't think it was a good idea. Trial period. Bro, this is not an Apple Music subscription. This is life, bro.
So, what do I think about this? I absolutely support this, okay? If you haven't had anybody tell you this, I'm going to tell you from experience, do not shack up with a man before marriage. If you want marriage, if you're serious about getting married, if you want him to put a ring on it, don't move in with him. Because why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Why be a test run for someone? Why do wifely duties for a guy when he's not prepared to become a husband for you? It doesn't benefit women. It only benefits men. Let's take a look at a few clips and I'll come back at the end of the video.
If he's telling you that he wants to live with you first before getting married just to see if you guys match, he's lying. That applies to women too. I'll tell you why. Now, if you just want to live with a person just to live with a person, you just like cohabiting, you do you. But if you're someone who wants to get married and you want to be test driven first, I would highly advise against it. It's basically that person telling you that they're putting you on hold, putting you on reserve. They're going to see how it is to live with you. But if something better comes along, they're probably going to have that option. Basically, they'd like a way out because they like you. You kind of don't argue and you kind of match and you're kind of nice in bed. But if the opportunity comes along for somebody else that they've envisioned in their head to come along, they're going to choose them over you. Basically, they're not ready to be full in with you. You're not exactly what they imagined. And yes, I know sometimes that ends up in a marriage, but is that the choice that you want to be? The choice that eventually was right for him?
It's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
Shacking up with a man before marriage. Ladies, do not move in with the man. If you live out of state and he tells you to move out of state to come move with him, do not move in with him and do not let him move in with you. Living with a man is just an opportunity for him to groom you behind closed doors where nobody can see. He gets to isolate you from your friends and family, train you to be his mother, cook, clean, and he's going to expect you to go to work and pay most of the bills, if not all of the bills. And you'll be expected to sleep with him every single day, give him money, tolerate his cheating and disrespect because he feels you're stuck, you have nowhere else to move or live, and you have to deal with it. And he will dangle the promise of marriage and engagement ring just to string you along so you could keep paying the bills while he run the street. It's a scam.
Here's the thing that you guys are not understanding. When you are boyfriend and girlfriend and you move in together, the likelihood of you guys breaking up is a lot higher than if you move in once you're married. Here's why. Hello, my name is Carla and restoring healthy mindsets is my thing. Understand that when you are husband and wife, that holds something. Your fights are going to look completely different. And it's also respect to you. Understand, not everybody should have access to you the way that a man would if he were living with you. Understand that you are sacred. Your presence, your essence is sacred. I don't think you're understanding this. Hence why moving in together isn't a wise choice. When you give a man your all without any commitment, do you seriously think that he is going to value you more? Like I said, there's exceptions, but I'm speaking to my younger crowd here. If you're in your early 20s, mid 20s, you have so much to lose. Your time. Not only that, but this is coming from someone who saw her parents move in together while they were boyfriend and girlfriend and saw the mess that it made. This is coming from personal experience. Don't do that to your family. Don't do that to your children. Instead, have enough respect for yourself and let them commit before you make that choice. Again, this is for my younger crowd. Be smarter.
So I've been with my now husband for almost 10 years, and we were together for 8 years before we got married. And in those 8 years we were together before married, we never ever lived together. We met on the first week of university, so I was 18 at the time, and then after 8 years my husband proposed. We bought a house and then we moved in after we got married. And I know loads of people have so many opinions about this. A lot of white people who live in the West will say, you can't marry someone you've never lived with, that's crazy. Whereas like Africans and a lot of ethnics will say, you shouldn't live with someone you're not married to. But I'm going to give you guys my reasoning for why I did not move in with my husband before I got married. He actually wanted us to move in together after university. Before we got married, I said, hell no, I will move in with you once you got me my ring. Obviously, there were religious and cultural reasons for why I chose not to live with my now husband before we got married. But for me, the main reason, honestly, was because I saw a lot of my friends moving in with their boyfriends and stuff like that. And it really just didn't seem that beneficial to me. Like a lot of the time, guys wanted to move in with their girlfriends simply because it was convenient. And as we all know, for the majority of the time, women take on far more responsibility than the man in the household. So like my friends were moving in with their boyfriends and then they'd end up doing all the cleaning, all the cooking, all the house management, all of this stuff. And for what? Like I just didn't get what the benefit of it was. And a lot of people would say to be like, oh, you know, what if you move in together and he's not tidy, or you find out things about them, or blah, blah, blah. And I understand why you would have to consider that. But for me, it was just like, what could I possibly find out about him that is so crazy? Like, I know, we've been together for 8 years. Like, I know my husband, and I stuck with it. Like, I knew he was a clean person, first of all. That was the most important thing for me. And then I thought as well, like, if he's doing something that's so annoying that, you know, he can't change or he won't amend, then clearly he doesn't want to be with me that much. Do you know how much men will do for the women they love? Like, I just didn't get it. And after 1 year of marriage and 1 year of living together, I still stand by my decision. Living together has been so amazing, and we've really set some strong boundaries about what's important for us in the household that we're in. And I think the main reason for that is because obviously we're already married. We can't just like move out or break up. We have to make it work. And yeah, it's been incredible, so fun. And if I could go back again, I would still make the same decision.
If you want marriage, I keep saying that because it's important. Not every woman wants to be married, okay? And that's fine. This is the advice I'll give to my own daughter. What's going to happen is you're going to be cooking for him, cleaning for him, giving him your body, free sex, okay? Whenever he wants, he's going to know everything about you. He's going to know everything about you. And then there will be nothing else he wants to know. And when he's prepared to get married, he would have been tired of you. Stay in your parents' house for as long as you can. And if you live alone, be comfortable living alone for as long as you can. Let him put a ring on it. Let pen go onto paper, okay? Before you do wifely duties for any man. I don't care how rich he is, how he's, treating you well. If he's serious about having a committed adult relationship with you, let him do what is right, okay? You don't want a shut up ring when you've had like 3 kids with him and now everybody is saying that he should marry you and he doesn't want to marry you because he doesn't see why he should marry you. And then there's those weddings where people are pushed into swimming pools and people's faces are smashed into cakes and all that. I don't know if you've seen any of those videos, but you don't want to be that girl because you devalue yourself when you move in with a guy who has not put a ring on your finger, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let your standards stay up there. Value yourself. I know a lot of people are glamorizing the stay-at-home girlfriend trend, and a lot of girls are aspiring to be stay-at-home girlfriends and all of that. Cool, I get it, okay? But even if you're going to be a stay-at-home girlfriend, please let there be some kind of agreement somewhere. Because at this point in time, in this day and age, we need to be protected. We need to make smart moves. We need to make moves that benefit us. Okay? We need to look at what is in it for us. How is the relationship going to improve our lives? If it's not improving your life, like, think about it. Who does it benefit? Know your worth and add tax. Don't audition for this guy. Don't show him how marriage is going to be like. Don't play house with a grown man with the hopes of becoming a wife. You're auditioning, okay? Know your worth. He wants to move in. Say no. I want to live in my parents' house. I'm only moving in with my husband, okay? So if you're prepared to be a husband, and like one other thing I want you to also bear in mind, if they want to be husband, it doesn't automatically mean that you want to be wife, okay? You need to vet these men and make sure that they are husband material, they're quality men, before you decide to get married to them, okay? So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Take care of yourselves. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.